It was a year of drought. We had almost nothing to eat. My donkey was weak and slow, and our old camel gave no milk. My baby cried all night from hunger, but I had little milk to offer. When we reached Mecca to look for a child to nurse, every woman rejected the orphan boy, Muhammad, because he had no father who could reward us. As we prepared to leave empty-handed, I told my husband, "I cannot go back with nothing. Let me take that orphan boy." He agreed, saying, "Perhaps God will bless us through him." I lifted him into my arms, and the moment I did, my milk flowed freely. He drank fully, and so did my son. That night, both children slept soundly. In the morning, my husband went to the camel, and to his surprise, it was full of milk. He milked it, and we drank until satisfied. He looked at me and said, "Haleemah, this child is a blessing." I replied, "By God's grace, I believe so." From that moment on, their lives were marked by extraordinary fortune. The donkey that had once lagged behind became swift and strong. The pastures of their tribe flourished, and their animals returned nourished and full. The incident of the opened chest. Muhammad, peace be upon him, remained with Haleemah for about 2 years. When he was weaned, she and her husband asked his mother if he could stay longer, citing the blessings he brought and concerns about diseases in Mecca. His mother agreed, and he stayed until he was about 4 or 5 years old. One day, as narrated in the collection of Imam Muslim, the angel Gabriel descended and performed a miraculous act. He opened the prophet's chest, removed a black clot from his heart, saying, "This was the part of Satan within you." He then washed the heart in the sacred water of Zamzam, in a golden basin, and returned it to its place.
When the other children saw this, they ran to Haleemah, crying, "Muhammad has been killed!" But when she found him, he was alive and well, though his face had turned pale. Return to his mother. After this event, Haleemah became concerned for his safety and returned him to his mother, Aminah. At the age of 6, Aminah took Muhammad, peace be upon him, on a journey to visit the grave of her husband, located in Yathrib, known today as Medina. She traveled with her son, their servant Ayman, and her father-in-law Abdul Muttalib. They stayed in Yathrib for about a month, but on the return journey, tragedy struck. Aminah fell severely ill and passed away in a place called Abwa, between Mecca and Medina. And so the Prophet, peace be upon him, became a double orphan, having lost both his father and mother in early childhood. To his compassionate grandfather. After the passing of his mother, the young Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was brought back to Mecca by his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib. The grief of losing his daughter, followed by the sorrow of caring for his orphaned grandson, deeply moved him. Yet he cherished Muhammad, peace be upon him, more than he had ever cared for his own children. A special place was reserved for him near the Kaaba. Abdul Muttalib had a mat laid in the shade beside the sanctuary. His sons would respectfully sit around it, never on it. But the young Muhammad, peace be upon him, would walk right up and sit on the mat. Whenever his uncles tried to remove him, Abdul Muttalib would stop them, saying, "Leave my grandson. I swear by God, this boy will one day hold a noble position." He would embrace the boy, gently patting his back, and always seemed pleased with his presence. When the Prophet, peace be upon him, reached the age of 8 years, 2 months, and 10 days, Abdul Muttalib passed away in Mecca, under the care of his uncle. After the death of his grandfather, the responsibility of raising Muhammad, peace be upon him, was passed to his uncle, Abu Talib, the full brother of the Prophet's father. Abu Talib treated him with the utmost kindness. He gave him a place among his own children and even showed him greater affection and honor. For the next 40 years, Abu Talib would care for him, love him, and shield him from harm.